ever come back. And as on one life, with your early game as it is right now, is that the approach you want to
Oh, we're doing it!
Okay.
They're Ziggs in the Ziggs team. That's what they're doing right now. Obviously, you know, if you can remember back, Chovy was our resident Ziggs player in the mid lane, and Deft was our resident Ziggs player bottom lane, but Dr. Arm's going to steal that one away from them. Deft will know what he wants to play into it. As, look, I get my dream! I told you this was going to happen! LCK crew for giving us that little nickname. And him up against Rich could be something that he might be able to prey upon, but it is Viego. We've seen Lee Sin versus Viego in that long lane on the top side of the map just not work for the Lee Sin. So Dudu's going to have to be a little bit better.
I really like the Dushai nickname, but I feel like Dudu Dunga was also amazing.
I mean, that's why he's called Dudu.
Yeah, but now he has two. It's not Rumble in the jungle, so I think we collectively agreed it's just not
subpar.
Yeah.
As Gori's going to get solo killed. There we go. Chovy, Crab Raven, and that's just a little bit unfortunate for our mid set. Good about it. As yeah, Gori, this is a tough time, isn't it? Oh my goodness, there's the flash, and Chovy's just going to walk away saying, I got you next time, buddy. Gori can't enter this lane. It's pretty dunzo. Lane's getting frozen on him too, or he's attempting to slow push.
He just used Haymaker. I was like, hey, is that the punish? Like,
well, Gori's dead. That's what we were talking about. As Peanut is going to turn up. Kellen gets here as well, but it looks like they're not willing to 2v2.
You can stall basically indefinitely. But if the enemy bruisers get very far ahead, the matchup is basically unplayable for you. As we see here, yeah, it's a nice Haymaker, but Chovy dodges that one easily. Peanut doesn't have the moonfall available yet. Make that lane lead bigger as an attempt at a play on Dudu here.
Yep, he's going to get stunned up. Great work from Rich. That is going to mean that Dudu is definitely dead. Goodbye. Possession. Spell shield and things, getting himself a plate or two here as well as
this.
Oh man, yeah. Dudu's really getting the direst treatment here towards the top side of the map. As once again, in they come. Let's see whether Dudu's going to be able to survive. No, he's definitely dead. As the teleport comes on down as well, Rich is going to get that possession. And Chovy comes in, just takes the farm. And Rich is going to head out. Now Arthur moves over that control vision, and Rich knows that he has to get very, very far away from this. Peanut has actually taken the Rift Herald already. Yet to put it down, so we'll see where they're going to go with that one. First, he's just going to take this Drake. Cross map, it is the teleport back for Rich, as Dudu now see whether this kick's actually going to work out here as the Heartbreaker, the flash, the equalizer comes in. This is a dead Viego, as Arthur will be able to make it out to safety, and they got a minion wave, so they'll be absolutely fine. Great dive, Arm alive. And Arthur is going to be successful here. Peanut did manage to steal away the red buff, and now they're going to throw in the Herald, give Ziggs a bit of extra money. And I don't think they're going to be able to kill this, so instead, they're just going to throw out the final chapter. Bit of a snare onto Peanut. He's going to get exhausted. Super Mega Death Rocket is spell shielded, as we predicted from earlier. And now Chovy's trying to find his way in. Dudu going to find the flash Q as the Showstopper lands onto Chovy, but he uses that as a gap close more than anything else. Life Esports, they only get one. We've got a bit of a taste of their counter-engage capabilities. Life fans, not exactly psyched about this, but they'll trade it for an outer turret. Now the Cloud Soul that is going to be coming through. Life Esports have the opportunity to stack up 4 of them. This is the absolute dream for the Rumble composition. Poke Rumble incoming. I talk about it every time, but it does make me happy. It goes Peanut, looks for death. They managed to get the spell shield, and he is just dead. Flashes way too late. Just
getting set. It's always a bit iffy.
But this is big old Chovy. Dominus comes on in, and yeah, there's an equalizer. And Arthur's going to be gifted that kill. Chovy's probably like...
which will help a little as Peanut.
Yeah, finding him once again. It's another moonfall as Dev is able to get out of the way. And the extra movement speed was enough. Wow. Very impressed that he managed to get out.
Straight up fist fight. Looking good as Gori.
Yeah, he's dead again. Just no chance for anything to happen. Oh dear.
And that transitions into some really nice items as well.
Oh, it's just so sad, isn't it? Gori's like, I just wanted a minion wave.
He's standing next to a turret as well. So, yeah, I mean, Arthur's having a really good game.
He is.
I think Deft has looked a lot better, so I'm willing to believe a little bit, but fight hasn't been won yet. And if you get this fight as Nongshim,
I think that Hamalife, they need to grab this one as Dudu's going to get caught on the bottom side. It's a great pick from Nongshim. There's Peanut. Oh, I've seen this one before. That is going to be another flash that comes out from Deft. He is going to get the teleport as Equalizer comes down once again. Deft with the ulti. They're trying to catch up to Peanut. They'll get him. As now Chovy's looking for even more. Oh my goodness, Docked Arm. He's going to have to flash. Might have actually just escaped here, but he's going to give a bit of control over to Hamalife as, yep, Satchel Charge gets Docked Arm to safety. They do get one, but that is it. It is the jungler though. Hamalife, are they feeling frisky?
Nice play there by Hamalife. Deft, yes, he almost gets taken down, but the key thing is, he didn't. He didn't. Bridge used the spell shield there, and I think that if you know he has flash as Peanut, you try and go for the play, and then the moment he flashes, you back off, right? But they overextend a little bit too far. I don't think you can do this though, Hanwha. You're in a Baron pit against Ziggs.
Yeah, but there is no flash, no smite, so maybe that's going to help out as Deft once again has to spell shield. Oh my goodness, the Sivir is just dead. So Yuumi doing a fair bit of damage here as Chovy looking to make his way out. Haymaker does about nothing as they do have to back away from the Baron. And Nongshim, now with positional advantage, just sticking around the area. It's just going to be the Baron dissuaded, and they'll get out. This is going to be our first real 5v5 though, as it's just been a lot of catches, as maybe it'll happen again as Peanut looks for it, doesn't invest the Moonfall, going to hold on to that for the ensuing fight. The poke damage from the Sivir is something that Nongshim does need to be very careful of. As Deft looks for yet another one. Has to start landing these. The Q is going to connect there onto Kellen. Dudu just trying to zone them with his presence alone. Vista there as well, remember. Final chapter going to be very important as in goes Gori. Super Mega Death Rocket, not really going to do too much as of course that's the wrong ability name, but Deft is just already dead. Arthur goes Golden. He's going to be taken down as well as Peanut. This is just jungle superiority demonstrated in the back line as the Cat can't do anything alone, and Rich is going to be able to pick up that kill. Who's the best Lee Sin in this game? Maybe it is, in fact, Viego, as they will be able to get themselves the Cloud Soul, and unfortunately for Hamalife Esports, just not able to get it together. And we haven't seen any 5v5s actually work for Hamalife. We haven't seen the Crocodile superiority or anything like that. Solar Flare not going to find any joy whatsoever as Chovy, the Dominus, does come in trying to keep himself alive, but Deft Heat has no such luck. Gori gets on in here, he's able to tank up the turret really comfortably as Nongshim, their wallet's just a little bit too heavy after that Baron. And now, yeah, Chovy has survived for a very long time. He has Vista there as well, but it's just not going to be enough as Nongshim will be able to win this game. Hamalife Esports, they did find themselves a few avenues in at the beginning, but Chovy now has to just watch his Nexus fall. Rich does double what Dudu was able to put out there towards the top side. They were definitely fighting a lot, but Rich having another great performance here today. And he's just going from better to better, man. He's really, and on such a wide variety of champions. I mean, if you're a Rich fan, you're a very, very, very proud fan right now.
I agree. Would be very cool.
It would be very cool. Whether it's good, I don't know, but...
Well, we can look at that once against Luxem, but I think it will just be a Tom, and that doesn't feel great as Nongshim. But it doesn't feel horrible either. I think Tom still has a lot of value. It's mainly the fact that this Kog'Maw Lulu bot lane is going to just freely scale up. So does your Senna, but Senna also in this matchup specifically won't get nearly as much of the traditional Senna, you know, poke out as many souls as you possibly can into a double-ranged matchup that's a little bit harder.
Yep.
But the Tahm Kench is really, really good into Lee Sin, into a Akali, as it will be Arthur on the Lee, Dudu on the...
Fans, the way you win is as a team. And Nongshim have certainly been demonstrating that that's been working. That's why they are second place in the LCK at the moment. And unfortunately for Hanwha, they are well and truly towards the bottom. But Chovy is now on the Akali. You can't help but get excited about that.
Back to it.
Yeah, Peanut going to come on over here. Spots that there is a bit of a problem happening in his jungle and now just going to face check and likely die. Equalizer goes down, but it's just to have a bit of a party. Another Crab Rave comes on through here. As, yeah, Gori stuck in his lane and Peanut falling early and...
That's not good. No teleport for Gori.
Oh no, we're going back to early in the season, Rich. It's a bad news, Bears. He's definitely going to die. Can he actually take anyone with him? The answer is going to be absolutely not. Face break is kind of cool, as we're going to see a dive on the bottom side as well. A Cathian Rain getting a bit of use. Sorry, the Cathian Surprise getting a bit of use here from Def on the bottom side of the map, but unable to actually grab any follow-up kills as well. Yeah, no, I know it's bad. I'm just trying to. Yeah, I don't know what I'm trying to do. It's not working. Oh, yeah, we get to watch this one again. Hooray! Rich
Painful.
just dead.
Yeah. This is also just. Oh, guys, why are we watching this? It's a Kog'Maw on his own.
I wonder whether they're going to be able to get this kill, as he doesn't even know who to hit with this passive.
Gory?
Yeah, there's the Heartbreaker. Gory's likely just dead. The flash comes in, but no, Dogdom's going to be here and just bait it underneath that turret. Dudu, oh my goodness. Yeah.
Like 100%.
But also if you die, you don't get Drake.
Yeah, well...
Well, actually, Gory does have to go home, so it is going to be a man equality here. There's Rich. He teleported in behind, and oh no, Def's going to have to flash. Arthur's here for a bit of peel, and Vista with his ultimate is going to be able to keep himself alive. As Chovy doesn't have his ultimate, remember. The teleport is going to come back, as in goes Chovy. Finds the Shroud into the backline, but there's the showstopper. Kick back onto Rich. He's going to get taken down, and somehow Chovy survives, as Dudu's in the front line, and Humble Life Esports, with the fact that the death timers were low and teleport was available, they saved the situation.
It's not over yet.
Yeah, Equalizer comes on down as now Humble Life Esports are trapped. Oh no, and the Dragon's stolen away as well. Cathian Surprise is going to get so much value here, but Kellen's not going to get taken down. It's an Ocean Soul, thank goodness, so I'm not able to get my predictions in today. But Chovy locks down the kill onto Peanut. Humble Life Esports not able to find anything else.
Because, as you pointed out, I was joking about the previous game, but the current state of the game is fairly favorable.
Hey guys, Def going to take way too much damage here. He will get taken out as Arthur comes on over, but he's not going to be able to get there in time. As Cathian Surprise just going to take down the minion wave.
Yeah.
뺏어갈게.
And Nongshin does that
지금
consistently.
해볼게. 노플이야. 노플.
And you can say a lot of things like, yeah, they didn't have enough, it didn't matter. It's okay. All 5 of Humble Life Esports grouped up. It's not the same as last time around. Arthur's really got to nail this smite if they're going to go for the 50-50. We do not want to see a repeat of last game. This is very intense. Almost half health now. Is Gory in trouble? Chovy over the wall. That's a big old kick as Gory comes on in there. The perfect execution's very good. Haymaker's going to keep Rich alive, but Chovy is just blasting the bottom lane. Dudu turns into a Tahm Kench and saves his mid laner, and that is going to be Humble Life Esports denying Soul Point and only ever further extending their lead. It's weird, right? It works really well. Oh, crazy. Let's have a look at this one more time. Chovy finds Gory and then just goes in.
Chovy used Gory poking him as
a taxi.
As a taxi for the first activation of his ultimate. Like, that's actually insane. Yeah. That's so cool.
세트 정면이야.
Let's watch it again.
Because he has no vision.
못 들어오겠다.
Okay, he does. Even.
I mean,
야, 르블랑 치고
Gory
시작할게. 보자.
dives in on top of him, right? Yeah.
Yeah, but like it's not like a shuriken flip, right? Like he actually, because of course the initial
and then nails
targeted.
He landed like the last 4 shuriken backflips in a row.
Also, very happy to see that in 11.13.
And yeah, Chovy once again moving towards his flame horizon in 23 minutes into this game. As Dudu in a whole lot of trouble, he's going to heartbreak his way out of this one. He's going to go make things a bit misty as he flashes onto his mist on the other side, but I don't think he's going to be able to escape this one. And Humble Life Esports, in the meantime, are just going to take the Baron, as that's 3 people bottom lane, and they have so much vision, as you can see. It's a Kog'Maw, remember, so does do this Baron pretty comfortably. It's okay. Let's see whether they actually manage to take this down in time. It's not exactly going down all that quickly. Peanut should be able to get over here. Okay, they should be able to burst this one down. But can they actually get out in time is going to be the question. And Chovy is going to be able to backflip his way out. Gory hops on over. I don't know whether you win this one, mate. And he thinks so as well. As Humble Life Esports grab the Baron and get out. It's a beautiful cross-map play.
Bit of a lack of faith in
yeah,
Humble Life.
that is definitely that's a tell right there. As Rich is likely to die. Chovy going to dive on top of him here as Doctorm gets the Piercing Darkness. There's the Devour as Chovy ults to just close the distance. 5-point strike doing some work here as in they go. Face Break is decent as finally they manage to take down the set. And now Gori looking to poke this one forward. 5 versus 4 though. And Deft is still very, very strong. Now they'll move back towards the Baron. Peanut's still alive. And if I'm Harmolife Esports, I'm not taking any 50-50s because Arthur has lost every single one of them so far this season.
Oh, don't do it. Don't go for this.
This is rough. No equalizer, but it will be available pretty quickly.
No flash as well, so I think they're fine.
Potentially. No Blast Cone, of course. They are going to peel. Dudu gets on in there. Another Devour comes out as Peanut in trouble. Does go golden as the Tahm will fall down. Death grabs the double kill, though. Gori has to get out of there. Loved the turn from Harmolife Esports. They've got some real heavy wallets. This will be Baron and most likely the game.
Okay, I believe. I retract my earlier statements.
I understood the fear, but the game state
in.
was a little bit too Harmolife-y, you know?
Yeah, I'd say so. I think that if Nongshim doesn't move forward here, which they want to do, because they want to make sure that the Baron is not being done, but at the same time, I think you can do a little bit better in terms of how the overall state of the rest of your team is. Because I still think that these fights are closer than they should be. Now, but this one is not happening. You need your set to have any sort of chance. Any of these equalizer, you have neither here. Which is why this fighter does want something.
Oh my god! What a disaster. Arthur wasn't here, so he can't actually be blamed for that one. It's a 1-for-1 in the end. Support for mid laner. Support for top laner as Rich once again dies.
I retract my retraction!
So that's Ocean Soul that was just stolen by Gori. Oh no, and is Chovy just dead here? Oh god, okay, that's one Zonya's. Okay, smoke screen's down. He'll be able to backflip his way out, so Chovy will survive. And that's only the Zonya's, so still has double available as... Don't go breaking my heart. You know, that's what I'm sort of thinking right now, because it is a 13,000 gold lead. And yeah, let's have a look at this one more time.
So well done by Gori.
Yeah.
Flashes as well.
I mean, Harmolife just a little bit greedy there, right? Because they were going for the Dragon Without Smite.
나이스! 야, 버려. 야, 르브라, 야, 아카이 텔 탔다. 뭐야, 잡았어. 오케이, 너.
That's a very happy Peanut.
부족했다.
By the way, if Harmolife Esports wins this game, then we go into Peanut's 300th game for Game 3. So that's kind of cool.
That's really cool.
Yeah. What a weird game we are in right now. Okay.
You get why I was hesitant? Like, I've seen the LCK lose, not even Harmolife specifically, but
I mean,
they still have
definitely Harmolife specifically. Like, if there's any team that's capable of losing something like this, it is them at this point in time. But Chovy's trying to say no, as he's just going to backflip back to his Shroud again. Chovy's just too good at Akali, to be honest, guys, as this inhibitor is not long for the world. And yes, we're back to believing, I think, in Harmolife, moving us to that deciding game. As there's the mini stun of the wall, Doctorm just dead. That's a big one, as we've got another center. This time it's on Harmolife's side as Gori avoiding the living artillery, but it's a double kill for Dudu, and this is going to be the end of the game. So some shenanigans, a soul being accidentally thrown over to Nongshim, but unfortunately, they can only really use that to heat up their noodles. Alongside, you know, of course, they've got a stone bowl. They heat it up with the Infernal. They've got some water in there, so the noodles are going to be fine. But unfortunately, their Nexus is not. Nongshim going to fall, and game number 3, Peanut's 300th game, is now incoming. We'll see whether Harmolife Esports are going to be...
I'm keep.
Look at this gold graph, Chronicler. That's basically linear. We like that. If you're a Harmolife Esports fan, that's the kind of goal graph you want to see. You know? We kept winning a bit more and more, and then the game was over.
But as a whole, it does make the composition feel a little bit disjointed. I'd personally say, as well, you're playing into Ezreal and Leona, you don't expect necessarily the greatest of lane pressures, but counterpicking yourself never feels great.
Yeah, it's probably not what I would have chosen as option 1, but it's fine.
Actually playing into the composition that Nongshim have provided, but I think that early game is way stronger, right? Between the Nocturne, the Renekton, you can snowball the top side and the objectives so hard with this Hanwha Life composition. So if we go to the mid to late game on even footing, because I do think the top side is very favored towards Rich, I don't think the Renekton is a good matchup into the Gwen at all. And I actually think that is going to be a painful matchup.
Okay, looking for a bit of a dive here onto Rich. Dudu with a level advantage as well. This minion wave hasn't been picked up just yet. A lot of teleports to come in as Dudu flashes out of the way. They do manage to lock down the kills. As now, after the teleports, now Gory. Oh, they just wait. Oh no, it feels so bad as Chovy even survives. Oh no. Another teleport. Yeah.
And I want to know what led to this, right? And I think if Rich might have just gotten greedy and not used his teleport, try to hold on to that, and because of that, Dudu was able to stack a really big wave. And you see some of the sustain come through, but if you have Ignite, maybe you get a kill here, somehow, trade kill.
As we got another fight here towards the top side as Rich is in trouble, and Dudu's just going to grab the solo kill. Oh no. Level 5 to level 6. I don't know why Rich was going for that one.
Now it's just back-to-back mistakes and really good punishes coming through for Hanwha Life again, and really strong early game lead, and maybe they can bait something out. Big wave is going to go into the turret here, but Deft will be there to pick it up.
Oh, that's a huge flash forward. Vista's going to be here. Battle Dancer's on top. Huge value from the grand entrance as Kellen's definitely dead. Deft surviving for so long. Mega Inferno Bomb gets rid of the minion wave as now tries to hold the wave away so that they couldn't get underneath as Deft. Now the fancy footwork has to come in. Peanut will survive as Chovy will turn up. Paranoia not available. He's going to eat one of those as it's actually Peanut's Q that's eaten by the Spell Shield. Not exactly the optimal situation as Chovy grabs that kill. Grand entrance is fantastic. But it's just going from bad to worse. Dudu's just so strong on this Renekton. And we know that, like, I'm really glad that Dudu's able to do this because it's demonstrating what Renekton is capable of. As, oh no, Rich stuck around. Peanut is going to turn up as Dudu flashes away. Can't really tank the turrets too much longer, and that is just going to be an overextension.
Oh, that was so good. God, that was good because Peanut was waiting there for he doesn't know.
Yeah, okay, here goes Arthur. Kick out immediately. My goodness, what has happened to this team? They've turned it all around. 3,000 gold to lead, largely because of the Crocodile being so dominant in the early stage. And they've started off the Drake, but it's not going to be given away for free as in goes the Lee Sin. But Def just gets himself over the wall with his flash. Now Nongshim, they have control of this Drake area. Teleport to be utilized from Gory towards the top lane, and Chovy is just taking a plate here in mid. They will give away the Drake though. So not exactly the greatest from Hanwha Life Esports, but they do take things elsewhere.
We see Nongshim yet again. I think they are probably the team that prioritizes Drakes the most, and I love this bait because Peanut has been waiting here for like 20 seconds because he knows that Dudu is going to be looking for it. The dominance is available. Honestly, as Dudu, you probably still try to just go for it, but I think Rich had 5 needles stacked up, so like it looked, maybe you kill him, but there's also the chance that he just uses his R on you. And then Rich gets the kill, which is way worse. Here's Rich.
Yeah, not going to be able to dash his way out of this one as, that red carpet, not the one that you want. Doesn't even have an Oblivion Orb yet, but still not able to needlework your way out of that one. Hanwha Life Esports lock down Rich one more time, 0-3. You know, the late game is something I guess we can talk about, but this Ezreal might just be dead here as Chovy does still have the ultimate available, remember. You get stunned up as there he goes. In to look for this kill. Oh, gonna get very, very close, but now Kellen has to flash in order to try and get out. The fear is going to tether. Duskbringer comes in. I don't know why you'd break your stopwatch for that. That's actually going to, bit of a disaster.
I was going to go Zhonya's, clearly.
Yes. There we go. Not going to have that one for a while. If he indeed does, as Peanut now in trouble. Mega Inferno Bomb not doing too much as Dudu is just... He's having the greatest time ever on this Renekton. It's been a while since we've seen a Renekton this happy. Is now Def, looking to see whether he can get something done, but now he's going to get thrown underneath the turret. Now, it's just no real place to go. Looks a little bit silly at the end of that one, but the rest of Hanwha Life Esports is going to keep trying to press forward. Okay, let's see whether they can do it. The kickback. Okay, Ragdoll Crocodile is now. Maybe we're just going to go for it. Paranoia comes on in. Dudu's going to flash away. Turns the lights off as well as Chovy now looking to try and keep him alive. Oh, he almost had that Q in range of someone, but it is going to be a 1-for-1. Gory's just well and truly dead. Deft picks up the double. Peanut, yeah, walking away from these bouncing bombs, and Humble Life Esports not going to overextend. So in the end, it is a 2-for-1. But on Nongshim's side, they did do what they set out to do, which was kill the Crocodile. Nice one.
Might get more.
Oh yeah, potentially. As Deft's going to stop the back. Bouncing bomb comes in. Hextech Minefield in position. And yeah, True Shot Barrage does a bit of damage there to Deft, but otherwise nothing doing.
Playing into Ziggs.
It's a tough life, isn't it? Oh, he's backing on a wood. Oh no, Solar Flare comes in. Yep. Yeah, that's going to be delivered over to Doctarm as well.
And that's actually a really big shutdown. Okay. It's not going to be as explosive as some of the other builds that we see as... Oh, don't...
Oh, Kellen, yeah. He's going to burn. Gets only taken down to about half health here as Mega Inferno Bomb. Kellen taking a lot of damage. Solar Flare is a bit of a party maneuver as that is going to be Rakan traded. So we don't have any more supports in this game as Dudu turns up. Rich is just going to be dead, but Doctarm picks one up as well. Rich stays alive forever, and is this the turnaround? Have we hit critical mass? Oh, dearie me. That gold lead's starting to dissipate.
It's only 6k now.
Is this Baron? Is this Baron? Chovy now has Paranoia. As okay, yeah, Rich could be in trouble. Chovy might be the one just dead though, as Rich still alive. Bouncing Bob unable to find Peanut. He is going to die to the Baron.
Yeah,
and so they can't do that, but... Oh, Gwen. Oh, Gwen. No longer is he just Gwen. He has evolved into Gwen. Oh, no. Still only had the Rift Maker, but this is why someone needs to have some sort of heal deny. I mean, Arthur did, but I'd like to see the
Doctarm
is calling on Dudu as well.
Rich is going to die here, isn't he? He's dead.
Yeah, Vista's going to, find it. And Deft is here as well. Deft not going to be able to actually do any damage to Rich until he gets into that circle, does so, and that's a dead Rich. So maybe he's back to Gwe. Maybe this is...
It doesn't devolve, okay? Like, I can assure you that Gwen with free items is a lot better.
Yeah.
The Renekton with free items, so that sideline pressure is basically gone, but the collapse is still available, right? Free teleports for Hanwha Life. They have the Paranoia.
Dudu's coming on in there. There's the Paranoia as in goes the quickness. Mega Inferno Bomb comes in and they get rid of the Ezreal. You said this. That was their job. They are going to be able to get that one done. Now Rich is going to be the next target. Oh my goodness, the Leona just dies as an afterthought there, I'm pretty sure. And Deft is at full health. That was the trigger that needed to be pulled, and Hanwha Life finally pull it.
Haven't finished my sentence, so they do exactly what they need to. You need to kill Ezreal. They do. Everything gets thrown at him, and there was nothing that he can do to get out of that one. Just too much EC. Really nice engage set starting. Initially being set up by Vista. Too much AoE in that small space. That's going to be Baron and Hanwha Life. I find it really hard to call, because I think that if you get poke, it's the freest win ever for Hanwha Life, but you also have like 6 item Ezreal and a 5 item. Oh!
Yeah, Paranoia comes in, Deft has to flash. Now Chovy looking for his opportunity, Arcane Shift, and Rich, oh dearie me, that's not the engage he was looking for. He's down extraordinarily low. That's double stopwatch though, buys a lot of time. However, as I say it, Dudu is just massive, gets underneath this turret, kicked away though, but they've got a lot of re-engage options. Emperor's Divide used defensively, but Deft does so much damage. Look at these bouncing bombs, everyone's a ragdoll. On Nongshim's side, they've lost Kellen, they've lost Rich, and they should lose the Baron here as well.
Really nice force there from Hanwha Life, able to get Nongshim in an awkward position. That teleport from Rich, very, very over-enthusiastic.
That was a Gwe teleport, I think, as the Baron will get just blasted down.
Oh, Peanut. Peanut.
Oh, 400th
no
game buff.
way.
400th game buff. I don't know. This minefield, he might actually just die. As, okay, there it is. Paranoia comes on in, and Hanwha Life Esports, they're not going to take this one. As Vista, Mega Inferno Bomb just kills the jungler of the back end as Deft tries to get himself out of the way of Gory. Yeah, Doctarm doing some work here as Arthur flashes, and they both go golden. Now Dudu turns up. True Shot Barrage is not going to be able to find it.
And that's flash available again. Look at him. He's going to be the one to start it off there. They needed the very, very decisive engage if they want to win this. Meanwhile, Rich has to deal with the top side. Maybe someone from Home Alive wants to, and you can't hard engage here unless you are 100% certain it works.
Yeah.
Go on, Chovy.
There's the paranoia. Chovy. Can he actually use it here as he decides to get in right over the top? They want to take down Peanut, so they get that smite out of the fight. Xerix does proc, but now he's down extraordinarily low as it's Def fighting against Rich off on the back side as Docdom will find him as well. So the Ziggs is taken down, but he takes the Gwen with him. And Humble Life Esports now
Teleport!
looking to try and flip it. All right, they don't want to go for the Elder. They're just going to try and wipe out the base. 3 inhibitors should be taken here, but now Docdom is a one-man army. Vista having to flash to get himself the heck out of the way. And now Docdom should be able to deal with Arthur. Flashes over the wall now as Docdom not going to be able to go into 2 people, I don't think. And now they do get back towards the rest of the team. This game is insane! What is happening?
Still alive. The health bars are low though. Docdom, does he? He doesn't have the ultimate available just yet. They're going to walk over the ward here. But he doesn't want to go for it. Needs to go back. Needs to clear. But you still can't give over this Elder, so the fight continues. It's just Calendo.
Yeah, all right. Can Gory get here? I mean, Peanut's not alive. Rich isn't alive. It's 4 versus 2 right now, going to be 3, but Humble Life Esports, they don't want to take it. Oh no, Dudu gets back in there. Docdom over the wall though, and what are we doing, Dudu? Equalizer goes down. Solar Flare does about nothing as Chovy turns the lights off again. They're going to go for this fight. Gory is the first target. He will be obliterated. Now Docdom trying to kite Dudu. Gets over the top. Chovy should be able to get rid of him. Def picks up the... Where the heck was Def? He teleports himself in. As now Peanut looks for the kick away to cancel the teleport.
Look at Rich!
What is going on? Yes, Rich has turned back up again, and Def, he's able to satchel charge himself out. It's a double kill for Rich, though.
Gwen!
As now Peanut in a bit of trouble. Dudu gets over, and Rich, there's no more mist available. Def pops him in this Raptor pit. And now Humble Life Esports, none of this silly other shenanigans. This should be the game. It's oh, Mega Inferno Bomb, take it away, mate. I'm done.
What a game! Oh my god!
This game was absolute insanity. Oh, crikey me! That's yeah. Do you remember the Solo 1 Prince numbers that we saw, where Ixu's
Thank you very much, guys. This is Season with the POG interview translation, and Hana Life Esports is starting off their first winning streak here in the LCK summer with this victory over Nongsin Rat Force. I remember having an interview with you too in the previous winner interview. Back-to-back POGs from you guys. This is your first winning streak. How are you feeling? During the losing streak, you know, we were definitely feeling so bad. You know, we were a little bit depressed, but I'm glad that we will be able to have a momentum swing with this victory. Chovy, you won all votes in your POG performance. How are you feeling? I'm happy that we will be able to get a momentum swing with this victory, and also it means even more because Nongsin Rat Force has been performing so well these days. Hana Life Esports is on a 5-match winning streak against Nongsin Rat Force. I just heard about it. I guess, yeah, this is a bit of a mismatch. If we were on our side, we weren't paying too much attention about it, but I'm glad that we are strong against them. Chovy, Renekton was picked in both game 1 and 3. A lot of people are criticizing based on its win rate. What do you think about it? This champion has a low win rate, but I'm pretty sure every teams have been having a success on this champion during scrims. So I think it's a good pick as long as you can pilot it well. We also had a lot of pocket picks and new picks on the bottom lane as well. Sivir Yumi, Kog'Maw Lulu, and Ziggs Rakan. What did you focus on with your draft? Topside is so important these days. So when we get to pick champions on the second rotation of the pick, we wanted to bring some new options. And today, for example, Sivir,
딱히 뭔가 별 생각이 없고 그냥
we didn't have any specific plan about it, you know? We were just like, this might be good, and it turned out, no. I guess Sivir was not a prepared pick, but is it still viable in the upcoming matches?
좋은 상황에서
I think we have to work on it a lot and figure out what's the best situation for it. And we had Soraka ban from you guys. Tell us about it.
사실 이제 소라카가 좀 라인전
Soraka,
했을 때 거슬리는 부분도
during the laning
있었고
phase, she's very annoying, you know? And we also didn't have anything to ban, so we just wanted to remove that Soraka. Chovy, you created CS to farm on Akali against LeBlanc in game 2. How were you able to lane so well against LeBlanc? I played LeBlanc versus Akali matchup for so many times. So just as usual, so I just played out the lane just like I normally do, and I was able to win CS. What do you think about Gory? He's being some pop-up performance these days. I think I played better than him for sure today. And Chovy, we had multiple preview replays in this series, and you were the main shot caller on the side of Hana Life Esports, and even the Korean casters were amazed by your calls. So let's take a look at the replay together.
나 좀 봐줘. 먹어줘.
Devour me, please.
여기 렌즈 줄게. 방울 르블랑
There's a
풀
ward
빠졌어.
here. I will get rid of it. LeBlanc used flash.
이거 나는 못 가져니까 바텀에서
I
그냥
can back you up. I'll just let them pay attention on me on the bottom lane. So you made so many calls. Was that, something you worked on? We have to play as a one with 5 players, so I have to deliver my thoughts and opinions when playing the game. And at that point in the game, I really didn't have other things to do other than making shot calls for my teammates. I mean, he always made right calls when it was needed, but these days he's been making more and confident calls. Does that impact the result of the game? Yeah, yes. In game 3, Nongshim, even though they were behind, they were keep looking for plays, and they were so close to turning the game around. Weren't the players afraid of it? I think we could have finished game 3 faster, but I think our macro wasn't good enough. Well, however, in game, we didn't really think that we might lose the game. We were just like, the game is a little bit getting extended, and that was about it. Your final opponent for the first round robin will be KT Rolster. How are you going to prepare for that matchup? We'll be facing off KT in the next series. We are on a winning streak. I think we have a good momentum. I hope we can push this momentum forward in order to pick up another win. Doran is playing in KT. I think he's been doing a great job these days. I hope we can take them down and tease him a little bit. So this will be the end of the interview from Chovy Deft, the POG on the side of Hana Life Esports, and I'm gonna pass it back to our casters. Thank you.